Yo, let me move this logo.
So, welcome to another episode of the Swamp Inside Fort Athletics. I'm your co-host, Anthony Beckler, on my other co-host.
Jerry Brown, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? And the man that was blocked by the logo, but no more, and the man that's currently on the logo, finally, Marcus. How
That's
we
Marcus
doing,
Davis.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with y'all, man?
Nothing much. You know how it is. Work, and more work.
The job you still hate.
No comment, but news coming soon.
You said that for
I've
3
been
months.
saying that since I don't know when.
You said that since the JFK administration.
Okay, first of all, I wasn't even born. I wasn't even thought of then.
That's a
I don't
lie.
even think my parents were thought of then.
That's also a lie.
So, yeah, not the case. But yeah, news coming soon. Personal news coming soon.
You said that for 3 months.
I will find out. These two basically already know, but the rest of y'all find out.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. I'm hoping that's the case.
What's going on with y'all tonight?
Hey, man, just chilling, blessed, excited to be on. Ready to talk some football, man. It's gonna be a pretty good podcast. I think we get to talk a lot about what's happening in the Gatorverse. So, yeah, excited.
Get it verse. But nah, for real. I'm excited. Spring football games this week. I'm happy to get into that finally. Get to actually see the players in action, see what we've been hearing about for the last month or so.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
for sure.
And Jerry alluded to it. There's been a lot of news happening over the past weekend, and a lot today. So, and I guess we can honestly start with basketball because it started early this morning, and I already know I'm going to screw this guy's name up, so I'm going to go ahead and start. So early today,
First of all, sound it out, AB. It's okay. Sound
it out. Use context clues.
It may sound look exactly how it's spelled.
this ain't fifth grade, but we got a transfer today. Marshall transfer Micah Hanlogden. Think I pronounced that right.
That's good. You think you did good.
Good enough.
Announced his commitment today to Florida. So, and honestly, in my personal opinion, this is a big time pickup because he's a 7-footer, versatile, can play inside and outside.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect replacement for Colin Castleton because we're gonna miss that production. But I think he can come in and instant impact, instant starter. So, what were your guys' thoughts on him when you first heard the news?
Marcus, you can start, man.
Good. He's versatile. He's got size. Played in Conference USA. Shout out Marshall. We needed somebody badly because Castleton's obviously gone. He was heavily endorsed by Castleton, funny enough. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Congrats, Cliff Kingsbury. Anyway, back to our man. I mean, he's good size. Can play. He's played at a high level. Castleton liked him a lot. We needed him to replace Castleton, funnily enough.
Yep.
I'm all for it. We need bodies badly.
Yeah, I really agree, bro. I mean, I think anytime you add a big man, we lost Jason Jatobo and we lost Colin Castleton. But anytime you add size and depth, especially rebounding, we saw this year how important the big men are in college basketball. Like, we've always known they're important, but having two guys that can actually board, score in the paint at times, and defend, essential, man. Essential. So I'm excited that we got him, especially from Conference USA, which is probably one of the most slept-on conferences in college basketball right now.
But I'm the one that pushes narratives.
That's not a narrative. That's just truth.
That's not a narrative at all.
Okay.
But
Jesus.
yeah, looking at his film from earlier today. Yeah, I honestly feel like we're going to unlock his game a little bit more. I mean, he averaged 7 points, 9 rebounds as a freshman at Marshall this past year. So, of course, coming to Florida now with the way Todd Golden's kind of trying to set this roster up, instead of running more through Colin Castleton like we did last year, instead of doing that, we're going to run this offense more through the guards, which is what we need.
5-out offense, please.
Yeah, but Micah's gonna get his touches. I think he can come in and average at least 10 to 12 a game. He's going to rebound. Think he can block shots as well. So we're going to need all that. But we also have Seton Hall transfer Tyrese Samuel visiting. So that's another 7-footer that you can put him at the 4 and Mike at the 5. We're able to land him, and you're talking about 2 twin towers right there in the middle.
In theory, that sounds great, but in game-wise, can they actually do this from what you've seen?
Depends on how quick they are laterally, I think.
Yeah, because just because they're big doesn't mean you can play them together.
Yeah, it does not at all.
Especially in today's game.
UConn was like an anomaly, bro. Not gonna even lie. That was.
They barely ever Sanogo and Clingan barely ever played together. So
yeah.
Same with FAU. They didn't play Rosado or Golden together at all.
Right. It's just a luxury to have two guys that can go in there, get buckets, defend. I mean, yeah.
Well, from looking at Todd Golden at San Francisco, there were times where he played 2 bigs together and it worked. So I guess it depends on how you play them, but you also need the guard play as well. The return of Riley Kugel, that's going to help. When you listen to this show tomorrow at around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Iona transfer guard Walter Clayton Jr. will be making his announcement of where he's transferring, and he's down to Florida and St. John's. So we all know St. John's, the connection there is Rick Pitino. That's who he played for at Iona. So there's that connection. But the connection to Florida is the fact that he's from Lake Wales, which is Polk County, of course. And, hey, he's pretty good friends with Gervon Dexter. And I put this in our group text yesterday. There was a picture from Gervon Dexter seeing one of his visits as a football crew, right? The other kid that was with them happened to be Walter Clayton Jr.
Wait, the short light-skinned kid?
Yes, because what a lot of people don't know is he was actually offered a preferred walk-on spot on the football team.
Did not know that.
Circle.
Yeah, so this could come full circle of him if he picks Florida. So we're gonna be watching for that. If we add a guy like him, all you have to do is just look at the season he had at Iona and look at what he did against UConn in the NCAA tournament. He actually had a pretty decent game against them. This is a really, really good player, and with the way Golden wants to run his offense, I feel like he is the perfect guard for this offense. So, previewing his commitment, where do y'all expect him to pick? And if he were to pick Florida, how do you see Golden using him?
Well, to be quite honest, I'm not too familiar with this film, and I'm also not too familiar with where I feel like he's going to go or his connections. But I guess since you just told me, I think being closer to home always plays a role in a guy's commitment, whether it be positive or negative. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
I'm in the same boat, Jerry. I haven't really watched them too much, but the way that everything's connecting around here, and the dots are starting to form here, and the lines are starting to connect to the said dots, I'd say Florida sounds like they're in a pretty good spot.
I would say, AB, kind of rewording your question for me, how I would hope he's used. I would hope that he's used as a guy that helps initiate offense flow, off-ball movement, cutting, and defensively, a guy that comes in and can provide serviceable minutes at all times, anytime against any player. I think that's key in the tournament. Like we saw at FAU, and I hate to bring them up again, but we saw how they were so versatile.
Hold on, real quick. You are right to bring them up because with where you're going with this, you're right about it. Just look at how they played.
The style of play was perfect. It was perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, so, I mean, all you have to do is just look at how FAU played, and that's honestly how a lot of teams need to play. I think, honestly, if you think about it, a lot of teams probably looked at FAU and thought, you know what? Looking at the way they play, we might need to kind of tinker our offense into our system to that style of play because for the most part, it worked. There was just an unfortunate buzzer beater, but for the most part, it worked.
Now, AB, question for both of y'all. So Dusty was on the staff in 2017, right?
Yeah.
Tell me that FAU team did not look quite similar to Justin Leon, Chris Chiozza, Casey Hill, Who else is the guard we had? Canyon Berry. Just the way they moved the ball, the way they flowed, the cutting, it looked so similar, bro.
Yeah, what difference was the shooting was better than
The shooting was better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the shooting was a lot better because
Kayvon Allen too. I forgot about Kayvon.
Yeah, Kayvon Allen and Canyon Berry were snipers out there.
Up tempo. I mean, it was beautiful to watch.
And the king of the underhanded free throw.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
No Prince in the making with that shot.
I stand by this. Johnny Boone healthy. We probably win that South Carolina.
I stand by that. Like Johnny Boone healthy for like all years he was there.
Yeah.
Why y'all had to bring up that South Carolina game, man?
It is what it is. The South Carolina game played out like similarly every time we played them that year. The one time we beat them, we just happened to survive.
Yeah, true. Disgusting.
But Johnny Boone would have made a huge difference. But let me see what I just saw in here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I got that confirmation. You won't say it, but got that confirmation. But yeah, be on the lookout for Walter Clayton Jr. because that commitment is very, very important. And looking at this roster, these are all guys that are going to fit Todd Golden's system. So looking at next year's team, you're going to see a much better, much more cohesive team. You're not. I don't know if you're going to have to worry about. I'm going to let Marcus describe the kind of hoops we saw this year from this Florida team.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He was this on the other podcast when describing the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies. So, Marcus, I'm going to let you do the honors. What kind of basketball did we see this past year from University of Florida?
CTE hoops, baby.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was disgusting.
And I posted something, bro. I posted what was it? I think I posted I support my Gators, but I will probably not be watching a lot of Gator basketball this year because it's kind of painful to watch. And I literally didn't. I didn't watch too many games.
It was bad basketball.
It was awful basketball. I refused to watch it consistently.
Let me tell you what Jerry did. The game where we beat Tennessee, he saw we were up by like 15 and was like, you know what? I'm going to turn it on just to see what happens. That's what he did. He waited until we were up by double digits to turn on the game.
Yeah. Well, no, I watched when we were like down by like maybe 4. But it was just tough, man. When Colin Castleton went down, I knew it was going to be a horrible showing of basketball completely. So I was just like,
the only bright spot we had was Riley Kugel unlocked the rest of his game. That was the only bright spot. And hey, we get him back next year. Pair him with Walter Clayton Jr., possibly Tyler Perry, who's wrapping up his visit. As I said earlier, he's wrapping up his visit.
Medea goes to Florida
with the University of Florida, the North Texas transfer.
No, you didn't hear me. I said Medea goes to Florida.
Medea goes to Florida.
Yeah, Medea should be headed to Florida. You know what? That if he comes to Florida, that's not a bad NIL deal. I wonder if we can get the actual Tyler Perry involved in this.
0% chance.
It would be 0% chance, but it would be like pretty.
It's probably not gonna happen, but you know what? It's worth a try. I mean,
everything's worth a try. It'd be pretty funny objectively, but again, like I want to say just to lay it out on the table here with all this is all very much in theory.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this is still gonna be a brand new basketball team for all intents and purposes, except for like 2 guys.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll be there. It's going to take a little bit to gel. Give it like a month or 2. Maybe even the conference play, they won't gel until then. We won't know. But on paper and in theory, this will be a better basketball team.
So let's see. Alex Fudge, right?
Alex Fudge is returning. Rylan Kugel.
Will Richard.
Will Richard is returning.
Okay, 3 guys in.
Come on, Miss.
Aberdeen, he didn't really play until towards the end, but he'll be returning as well.
Denzel Aberdeen, I need to see him step up defense. That's where we need him.
I think he will. He'll play more next year. And honestly, the game that he did get in late in the year was pretty good.
Yeah, he's a long guy. He's a long athlete.
Yeah, and former high school teammate Riley Cooper as well. So if you see them out there together, if you know, you're going to notice that chemistry is already there between those two. So
sure,
that'll help in that regard. But I'm excited to see what they can possibly look like next year. But yeah, Tyler Perry wrapped up his visit. North Texas transferred. Now, A lot of people look at his size and say he's 5'11", 180. I understand that. A little on the smaller side, but I watched this team in the NIT. That kid can shoot basketball.
What's a Gator basketball team without a short point guard?
I can tell you right now, I watched them personally play against Oklahoma State. That kid can shoot the ball.
Was he out playing Avery?
You said what?
Was he out playing Avery?
Yes.
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah, he was, and I'm telling you right now, like if he commits to Florida, he's instantly our best shooter.
I'll take it.
So
yes, he is. But again, also want to clarify, just throw it out.
Because we saw what happened with Marion.
Ew.
He was one of the best shooters in the country. Like, he turned into freaking.
The AB PTSD is very real right now.
Hey, bro.
But no, everybody saw it and then actually saw him shoot that Ephus form, whatever the hell that shit was.
He turned into like freaking rookie year. What's my guy name that got drafted to the Sixers?
You talking about
Zarius Smith?
Nah.
No.
You said from the
Markelle Fultz. He turned into rookie year Markelle Fultz.
Ew. Now you know what is even bigger PTSD? This is even a little bit more of a deep cut. Brandon Francis.
Bro, oh my gosh, do not bring that name up.
There were so many lies told about his shooting ability.
Yeah, then he transferred to Texas Tech.
Yeah, every time he shot his freshman year at Florida, bro, it sounded like somebody was shooting outside the Exotech. I mean, it was ridiculous.
It woke my house up every time the ball bricked off.
Big bricks. And
they went to Texas Tech and became a good shooter. All of a sudden, championship game.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Eli Carter. We can go on and on about.
Oh my god, Eli Carter.
Eli Carter.
Yeah,
right
bro.
back. Yeah.
We can go on and on about these guys, so I'm not going to even tell any lies.
It's so bad, bro. We get lied to so many times about the guys who come in there claiming to be like some special shooter. It never works here. It just doesn't.
Gator transfers. I mean, we go John Horford. That was quite the experiment.
Kerry Blackshear. You need to revisit that one.
Igor Kolichov.
Hey man, Igor Kolichov.
He was.
Igor.
Jalen Hudson was the most unreal decline I've ever seen.
Yeah, he went from
that first year was great, and then after that, he just
declined.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Rosario.
Huh?
Did I bring up Mike Rosario?
Oh, I love Mike Rosario.
I like Mike.
That's a goal.
I like Mike Rosario as well, but we're gonna bring up Jerry's favorite, the all-time favorite though. Casey Hill.
Well, he wasn't a transfer.
Still.
I like Casey.
Like we've been lied to so many times with this basketball team. I'm tired of the lies. Like at some point, he's got to end.
Yeah. I'm actually getting PTSD. Right, I'm thinking about some things. Let's just move on, bro. Are we gonna talk about BT? Freaking, what are we gonna talk about? Caglione? I mean, we talking about baseball, bro? Because this is.
We got to bring up.
I'm good on baseball personally.
We have to bring up baseball now.
I will just say quick thought on baseball because I know everybody want to hear spring game.
Right.
We had a pretty solid series, but what I noticing right now, what I'm a little bit scared of, just concerned, is the dry spells with the bullpen. That's it. Just certain games, it's just like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But
it's a legitimate concern. I do agree with that. They had a bad day. Well, nothing went right Sunday. I mean Saturday, and it started from the jump. Jack Caglione just did not have it that day.
Yeah,
we'll say this in a little bit of his defense. Some of those balls should have been strikes. Balls, by the way.
Some could have been.
What?
Some definitely should have been.
Yeah, some definitely should have been strikes. I'm sitting there like, okay, so that's right down, that's across the plate, and it's a ball. And so a 4-pitch walk, 3 of these are strikes, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Like, what are we doing here? But then Tennessee's out the pitch, same spot, strike. What?
Yeah.
So it's like, what's going on? But for the most part, revenge is a dish best served cold, and revenge was achieved this weekend.
AB one-liner hit, bro. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you knew this scene was motivated for this. And I told BT this. I just knew it. I had a feeling. Well, I brought it up when he was on the show. That Tennessee series definitely.
Oh, yeah, you did bring
it. I know it's circled by. I know it is, and I knew it was for this reason. They had a picture. Remember the dudes that took the picture with the helmets on? They blew that picture up and put it in the dugout the whole weekend.
That's crazy.
They had it. They actually showed it. I'm watching on TV. I think it was Friday. They finally showed it. It was like in the corner, like right when you walk in the dugout. I was sitting right there. They had it nailed up the whole time. You knew they was motivated for this game. They waste no time. We were on last Thursday doing this show while they had the game on. We got the first win, 6-1. Then the second game, they wasted no time. Jack Caglione did what he did with the bat again, added to his nation's leading home run total. Just took care of business, won the series. Name of the game, win 2 out of 3. That's all you got to do.
That's facts.
Love to swept them. It would have been better if we swept them, but like we said, like on the mound, Jack just didn't have it that day. And by the way,
things happen.
Yeah, things happen. They claim that home run that Jack Caglione hit was 488 feet. I don't think that ball's landed yet.
That's
still going.
Oh my God.
And the home run that Matt Prevesk hit, whoever's car that was that he hit. Oh, Lord. Hate to be y'all. I'm glad it ain't. That's all.
Look, there's a disclaimer. Like when you go to UF baseball field, it says, warning, your car can be hit, basically, by a ball if it goes over. So we're not responsible for that.
No, really.
I'm pretty sure that's at every stadium too. So
yeah,
who car got hit? Hate to be y'all. I'm glad it ain't me.
Tough you.
Cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
It did.
But,
oh shoot.
But anyways, I know everybody is here for spring football and the spring game coming up. So y'all shoot us questions. We're gonna kind of go into some things tonight. AB, you can start with whatever, man. I'm down to answer. I'm ready to get into it.
So with the spring game coming up this week, this Thursday, finally game week. I'm start with the simple one. Well, what are you guys most looking forward to seeing? Really, I mean, what do you want to see out of the spring game?
QBs, please don't suck.
Yeah, I was really
okay, I'm gonna redo. Besides the obvious, that being the obvious, what else do y'all want to see out of the spring game? Like, what do you look forward to seeing?
Andy Jeans, the hype reel.
That's a great one, actually. That is a great one. That's a great one. It is.
Because everyone, there's always a spring football hero every single offseason with every program across the country.
Mm-hmm.
They show out, you get some buzz, and then the season starts and they hit it out the park. Or they don't.
My opinion, Marcus, the speed of Aiden Mizell will be what stops the show.
Watch out there.
Bomb.
Guess who they say is the fastest player on the team right now?
Is it Aiden? His top end speed is crazy, bro.
Keywords right now.
Oh, Eugene.
He shows up.
He ain't on campus yet. That's why.
But I think Eugene will get him in a 40, but I don't think he'll get him in like a 200 or a 200 or 100.
No, not like a 100 or 200 because it's slower. And Aiden takes a longer steps. So, yeah, right now they say he's the fastest player on the team, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
And he's starting to come on. He's starting to come on late in the spring practice. So, that's great to see. For me personally, I'm looking at this secondary and how they play, how they line up, because I know there was a disconnect last year between Corey Raymond and Patrick Toney with how the secondary lines up. So with Raymond having a whole DB room, I want to see how he lines them up, how he plays them, and with Austin Armstrong, what he does. Like I'm looking at all that. It's really on the defensive side for me.
Yeah, I agree, man. See, this thing about the spring game is it's always kind of like Yeah, it's man, and then it's a little vanilla, and also like for example, say that Montreal Johnson looks fantastic once again. Say that Trayon Webb looks fantastic, and we're getting a whole bunch of yards on the ground. Does that mean we're just a great rushing team, or we're a horrible rush defensive team so far? You know what I'm saying?
Well, last year they were not a great rush defense, but
Tyreek Sapp showed out in the spring game. That was the best. That was the best we saw him all year in the spring
Don't
game.
even remind me.
think about it. Yeah, the rush defense wasn't great, but we were one of the nation's leaders in rushing the ball last year as well. So
2 years straight, by the way.
yeah, 2 years straight. So if you want to play running back at the University of Florida, you want to play.
Are we still going to be bad on rush defense? Is the question.
That's the real question.
And by the way, that's a segue for later. But well, it is. No, it really is. But
is it?
Yes, it is.
All right, cool. But in all seriousness, like DBs, I want to see the young guys in the room get a little bit of burn, see what they can do. I want to see the speed in the offense. Quarterbacks, please don't suck. Linebackers, show me something. Looking at you, Shamar. This is year 2 for you, my boy. I want to see we'll see some better improvements because you got a year under the gun.
Yeah.
And this year you're gonna probably be one of those guys to step up for us. So see how that works out. Plus the older guys that we got in the portal in that room. So all in all, just there's some exciting storylines and just exciting things to look forward to here. It's not going to be a great game, obviously. It's college football spring games.
Yeah.
They never are. They're just here to satiate your taste and get your little fix for football until camp starts in the fall.
Yep.
So just keep your expectations as such. But it's also always a good event, always a good thing to watch. Get to see a little bit of a picture of what you might see in the season, what you have on the team right now until the rest of your recruiting class comes in during the summer. And in fall camp, you actually start putting your actual plans together for actual opponents. You get to see some more things.
Yeah, I mean, I would say also to add on, Marcus, basically, tight end play. I think we have a kid, Hayden Hanson.
Yeah.
Interested in seeing that because he's going to have to be a guy that goes out there and plays at some point. I mean,
someone has to in that room.
Someone has to, you know what I'm saying? So I would love to see how he's doing, how he's coming along. The defensive line is going to be the thing I'm really watching for sure. I want to see Cam Jackson. I want to see Will Norman. I want to see Kelby Collins. I want to see Justice Boone. I want to see Tyree. I want to see all those guys getting busy, and I want to see a constant rotation between everybody. And I think if we see orange and blue, both swapping guys out in a constant rotation, that'll give me a lot more confidence heading into this season. Pretty much talking about just the depth on the defensive line because to be honest, the depth of the defensive line wins you games in the SEC. In my opinion.
Yeah, you saw it with Georgia the last 2 years. I mean, they had Jordan Davis out there. He leaves, and out goes Jordan Davis. In comes Jalen Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Carter's leaving. Now they got another guy, Bear Alexander.
Yeah,
what a nickname, Bear.
He's
a big bear.
Yeah.
I mean, just having guys like that constantly rotate out, you want to get to that level because as we've seen with them, unfortunately, with those puppies, the ops, they've won the last 2 championships. Let's be real. And where have they beaten teams? Along the defensive line with the depth constantly rotating. You get to that point with your roster. Now we gonna start possibly. We can compete for national championships. So, what do we always say on here? Where does it start?
It starts in the trenches.
In the trenches.
It starts in the trenches.
Whether it's offensive line or defensive line, and that's another thing. Offensive line depth. I'm looking at that as well because if a guy goes out, you got to be able to have guys that are ready to step in and play as well. So, I want to see guys rotating in and out on the offensive line as well. I want to see guys just playing the whole game.
Yeah.
Get rotation in. That way they all get experience. They all get playing time. They all, just get some burn. They're comfortable out there. That's what you need to see.
Yeah. So what guy do you think is going to stand out in the spring game that nobody really sees coming?
That nobody sees coming?
Yeah, absolutely nobody.
I'm gonna go.
Whoever plays well in the tight end room.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go tight end. I'm gonna go defensive back. And I'm gonna say Jordan Castell.
People see that one coming though.
Not
That's such a cop out, AB.
Yeah, you can't say any of the freshman DBs because everybody feel like freshman DB is gonna be
none of the freshmen. Okay,
none of the freshman DBs.
Yeah, like that. People
wide receiver, those are out.
Yeah, like people want to see what happens with those rooms.
Yeah.
And none of the freshmen, I'll say
you can go on the offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah, I could. You know what?
You can go try on Webb.
Oh, Keontae Goodwin, because
dang, you stole mine.
I feel like Keontae Goodwin is going to show everybody not only why he was a 5-star, but he's going. I'm telling you, he's going in this spring game. If he hasn't already done it, he's going to lock down his starting spot.
Yeah.
In this spring, I think you're going to see him. It's going to be hard for whoever is on that side. It's going to be hard for them to get by him. That is a big body that can move. So, look, that's my guy. Sorry, Jerry. I know it's probably your pick, but.
I'm going to go Jack Pyburn.
I like that one actually.
I'm gonna go Pyburn. I think, huh?
We know why Marcus likes it.
Oh, everybody ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay, it does. Let me stop. I'm lying. But no, seriously, like he's strong as hell. He'll have one big hit, and everybody's gonna hype him up until they fall camp.
Yeah,
you know how it goes.
He's huge.
But I'm looking for him to play a lot next year. I actually really like how he's progressing. You know, he's gonna be a guy that's gonna have to play, and you know what? He's ready to go out there. He's now.
Come on, baby, share it. Come on, baby, share it.
Yeah, I don't go that far now.
Yeah, it's like Jordan Sherritt was that dude.
No, he was him, bro.
Jordan Sherritt is a strong white dude, and Jack Pyburn is basically a strong white dude too. But he's a little bit.
But it took Sherritt time. But when he finally put it all together, he was him.
Yeah, he really was.
Now you named the defense. Now you got to name an offense player nobody sees coming.
George.
Damian George. I like Damian George. You know what? I like that one.
I think he's gonna be a dog.
Marcus, did you name anybody? Who's a guy that you think is going to have one of those games where nobody sees it coming?
I mean, I have a kind of a cop-out answer because I said anybody in the tight end room that plays well because they have to. Like, let's just face it. But if I had a real answer, I'd probably say Treyon Webb because this is a pretty loaded and crowded running back room. Mm-hmm. He's a talented kid, so if he comes in and has a nice game, people are gonna be like, "Oh, there's more bodies in this running back room than we think."
Yeah,
Treyon Webb was a little bit of a better player than even we thought coming out of Trinity Christian. You know, it could be one of those situations where he starts competing for carving out a little bit of a niche for himself on the team, and then going into next year, even after the room clears up a little bit, he'll have a chance to really, make some hay.
For sure.
See, I want to name a defense player, but it's hard not to name a freshman. It's really hard not to name a freshman.
Because I don't want to put pressure on these kids because they are still just kids in the end of the day right now.
They are.
But this team is bad. And they got recruited for a reason, so they kind of have to play a little bit here.
No Deuce Spurlock?
Man.
May not play a whole lot this year. I mean, that linebacker room is crowded right now.
Yeah.
But
I want to see the command of the defense that Mitchell has at linebacker. I do want to see that.
You kind of segued me more.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna go. If I would have named a freshman, my freshman would have been Jakeem Jackson, but I'm gonna go linebacker. Scooby Williams. The way they're saying he's playing right now, I want to see him put it together in the spring game. If I see him play really well in this spring game, that's going to give me a lot of confidence in this linebacker group.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Scooby Williams, what he does coming in behind Shamar James, because right now I think it's Shamar James and Taraja Mitchell as your starting linebackers. But Derek Wingo's also pushing for a starting spot. So I don't know if they'll do 2 or 3 linebackers, but he's pushing for a spot.
I think Derek Wingo is definitely a first and second down guy. Third down, I don't want to see him on my field. Yo, it's Sauce Kicks. My cousin.
What up, Sauce?
Cousin, bro.
What's going on? Appreciate you for joining us on here. So we got a question on here, basically, saying who's a guy that you feel like could have a breakout game, the spring game that nobody's talking about. So anybody that joins us on here, let us know. That's the question that we're gonna pose. Matter of fact,
I know Sauce got something spicy. Yeah, put it up on Twitter. I know Sauce got something spicy. I know he got something spicy.
Oh, we know her. He got something crazy.
Yeah, I know he got something cooking. I am definitely interested in. Man, I saw. I don't know why I keep wanting to say like Jalen Humphreys is gonna finally come into rotation and do something good, but like
it's not happening.
I know, man. I know.
Like I keep wanting to say freshman, but that's such a cop out because they kind of have to produce because
they have to.
This is a thin team.
Unless it's like Thornton or something, like I can see like okay.
I always say Thornton, but
I don't unexpected.
Here's the question.
But again, freshman. This DB room has a lot of spots opened up. Safety spots are opened up, obviously. Cornerback spots you can carve out a role for yourself in any way. Like, it's possible. That second key, especially that second spot, that nickel spot,
right?
Like that's open season.
Do you think we have Jaden Hill starting there this coming year?
God.
Yeah, for right now.
So it'd be
Sharif Denson is pushing for that spot.
If Devin Moore is healthy, I pray the guy he's QB2. He's CB2.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of him. Oh man! And by the way, I'm gonna post this on the Twitter account tomorrow in a poll in a question. I don't know why I didn't think of this one.
Oh, Carroll.
Even Carroll.
Yeah.
The black.
Somebody got to produce.
Wow.
That really cool thing. I don't know how the names in it. Okay, Arliss, yes, that's the black tight end.
Arliss Boardingham.
Yeah, but like, again, it's so damn thin. Somebody got to do something. Somebody got to make something shake.
Yeah, that's
I
fact.
like Tyrese Sapp. I like that one. And
Cameron Jackson.
Everybody sees that coming. Yeah, Jaden Hill is at nickel. He said he forgot it.
Arliss Boardingham?
Arliss Boardingham. Oh, dang. Sauce for the get his kicked.
What about didn't we have one more? Didn't we have like a light skinned tight end?
You know exactly who the other one is. You know exactly.
Well, we got Tony Livingston.
That's a good one. You know what? I can see him having a good game out there.
He's a basketball player. You know how I feel about basketball players.
Like I said, bro, somebody got to.
The first person to catch a pass, you're gonna be like, that's TE1.
Brick him up. Give him a brick.
Brick him.
But I'm gonna go back to this. Cam Carroll. You know what? We might see him break off a couple of long ones. The way he's running in practice, everybody bouncing off of him.
Yeah, I saw he's a strong guy, strong kid. One more guy I want to bring up, and I know it's an unpopular opinion and take an unpopular guy, but Bowman. Bowman got a lot of meaningful minutes last year. A lot of meaningful snaps. Do you feel like he can contribute in any type of way in the spring game and possibly on the roster?
Just make AB.
Marcus, you want to do this at the same time?
ABC, this is exactly why people be texting
2, 3.
This is why people be texting you, bro. He don't support these kids like that. Bowman can literally make some type of impact somehow, somewhere. You just never know.
If he plays over the freshmen that we brought in,
we're in hell.
The current guys that are on the roster right now, we are in hell.
He may surprise us. We don't know.
Why is nobody bringing up Caleb Douglas though? Because from what I saw in the practice notes, he's getting a little bit stronger hands.
Malik, what's going on, man?
Malik, what's up, man?
Well,
And I agree with you.
Okay, I can see that one actually.
Caleb Douglas, if he's stronger, he's gonna be a pretty
I
solid.
prefer over Bowman because he's younger and he has potential and he has some speed on him. I guess his size. Just...
I agree with Caleb Douglas. What you ain't gonna do is get us with Bowman. You ain't gonna get us without him.
Hey man, Bowman sweep ain't on the way. So who would you rather see get a sweep, Bowman or Xavier Henderson? Because one of them gonna get it.
So do I rather want to see my eyes bleed or do I want to get diarrhea? Or my options?
I'm hoping that they get either Mizell or Wilson involved with that. Seriously,
please, because those options you just mentioned are fucking shambolic.
Yeah,
I'll even take Ricky getting a sweep again.
No, that was better. Yeah, that was better than.
That was way better what the fuck they were trying to do.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Oh,
shit! I didn't even think about that one. Well, I said it in passing, but I didn't really say the name.
Oh,
that's all me. But
Malik
got a good one, bro.
Watching that kid play live,
I like that one a lot.
Watching that kid play live in high school was something special. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm all in.
Something special.
I'm all for that one.
I'm all in.
If he cracks the rotation and like balls out, break him up in 2 years.
No, literally. Because I think he's got that kind of talent. He's
not wrong. You don't.
You got a good point.
No, really, he does. He get the ball and just like, wait, am I supposed to run with it? He's like a toddler in Pop Warner. You don't know what to run with.
He did one time, and that was because there was nobody around.
It's spooky.
It's not good.
He's talking about Robinson here, though, by the way.
Yes.
Now I want to ask y'all about the staff.
Not that Bowman sauce. Not that Bowman.
Jailbird.
Not that Bowman.
Hey, man. They on the team the most. I ain't going to say nothing about him, so I'll leave that one out.
What do y'all expect to see? And y'all watch it too. What do y'all expect to see, or what do y'all want to see from the staff and the positions this year, or this spring game, kind of leading into the year?
What the secondary looks like with Corey Raymond having to everybody?
Yes.
That's the easy answer.
Yes.
Corey Raymond.
It's like 78th time a charm for Billy G as a wide receiver coach in Florida.
Hey, man, that man just happy to be back in Gainesville, too. He said he was in Miami.
That man had a key at the facility, bro. You know
that man be walking into talent like no other, though, bro. Like that.
Billy G is like that guy. Is like that daddy who leaves and has a key under the mat the next day after he came home drunk the night before.
Bro, this man, I watched his interview after one of the practices. Man said in Miami, at the mall with his daughters, they were shopping. He took them shopping. Nice being out with the family, by the way. But yeah, he took them shopping, and he got the call, and it was just a no-brainer. Once Billy called him, it was a wrap. He knew he was coming back. That man is just happy to be back.
It don't matter who's in charge. It don't matter who the AD. It don't matter who's the coach at the time at UF. Billy G got a key under the mat at the facilities.
Yeah, he does.
And people can say what they want. Oh, it's not a great hire. Yes, it is, because them wide receivers going to look right.
I think as long as he has talent, he's good. He'd be all right.
And we know his track record as a wide receivers coach. Should we pull out the list?
Even Kadarius Toney spoke on his development.
By the way, Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. are also on his resume.
I mean, I could have coached those two to be fair, but
we didn't know Odell was going to be what he was. We didn't know he was going to be that.
Yes, they
we knew Landry. We knew Landry because he got more of the hype. Odell didn't get hype like
no. Odell did get hype, but Jarvis
not like Landry did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
When they first got to LSU, no, he didn't.
Yes, they did. I didn't hear nothing about Jarvis Landry.
They gave him number 33, Marcus.
I heard way more about Odell Beckham than I ever did about Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry was just the one that actually produced in college.
Well, Odell produced too.
Not as much as Jarvis Landry, especially that last year.
That was more of a big play threat, though.
No, hey, when Odell caught that kickoff like that, bro, against Georgia, everybody was like, that was more production than anybody.
I heard way more from a talent standpoint about Odell than I ever did.
Yeah,
I would say this: Odell Beckham Jr. in my opinion still has the greatest catch in NFL in football history.
I think that's not a debate at this point.
Again, unfortunately against my Cowboys. And honestly, I couldn't even be mad watching that live. I'm pissed that they scored, but I was like, you know what? I can't even be mad because that was the craziest catch I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, what am I gonna be mad about that for? I want to see the energy Armstrong has said to bring to the defense and how that translates there. But I want to see that too because they said every time he walks into the room, they just ready to go out on the field and just hit somebody.
I'm not okay. Am I crazy, or does Armstrong give you vibes of somebody that we hate?
You're not gonna say Kirby, are you?
Why you say that?
Because we hate Kirby Smart.
Yeah. Wait, Kirby. And number two, I saw your eyeball as soon as I said Kirby.
Bro,
where you going?
He talks like the dude. It's weird. It's weird, bro.
He is kind of scary. Yeah, he talks.
He talks just like him.
But he can talk like Kirby Smart all he wants to. Will he actually be Kirby Smart as a coach?
I'll take it. If he's Kirby in the mind for defense, I'll take it right now. Right now.
Hey man.
Kirby Smart defenses are really funny because
no, Malik, no, bro. No.
Absolutely not.
No. Oh, brother.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens this season. But like I was saying, like Kirby defenses are funny because there's no real like star on any of these defenses. You got names that play well, but they're very much a whole, better than some of their parts type of unit. Everyone does their job and their job only, and everyone's always in the right spot. So if a defense looks even like that, everyone is just not doing something stupid, I will take it.
Yeah. So ultimately, that'll, and I freaking hate to bring this game up, but the Kentucky game this year, literally to beat Stoops, everybody has to do their job. If you do your job, you win the game.
Right, you're right.
Do your job to beat Kentucky. Easy.
Check the private chat real quick.
Hold up. On Twitter or
on here?
On here.
But yeah, I agree. Everybody do your job. Don't all try and make the plays. Getting out of position because that's when all the long runs get broke on you.
Don't be
the last 4 years.
Don't be Crenton Box.
Jobs.
I hate Crenton Box.
Like the job. The phrase is players, but seriously, do your jobs, guys.
Crenton Box.
Yeah, don't be Crenton Box, please.
Oh,
all I ask.
God, Crenton Box. I'm done.
Very talented guy, but like just selfish.
When he actually did set the edge, you saw the kind of player he can be. When he actually did. Yeah. But far too many times, he kept trying to go for the sack.
Yeah.
Or the big play. And they ran right by him.
Yeah. Just play your assignment. Call it a day sometimes. Sometimes make the simple play because sometimes the simple play is the only play.
The only play. Correct.
Don't make plays in your head.
Now, I know this is probably going to be a painful subject, but I kind of want to get into it because it's important. So, special teams, right? How are you feeling about special teams? And would you question Billy Napier if he put Xavier Henderson back there to field punts again?
Allow me to respond to that in the following way.
Oh, my God. Oh my God, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping.
No, actually, I got a better way to respond to that. Hold on. I'm about to copy this video.
Take care.
I'm going to say it to you afterwards, but continue.
Oh my God.
Yes, Malik. Yes.
Malik, I agree, bro. Malik, and, obviously, bro, it's like, you see Xavier Henderson back there fielding punts. You know we're not getting a single yard. You know it. Like, it's just – it's unacceptable, in my opinion, that we have him back there fielding punts. There has to be somebody quicker, somebody with more vision. Even if they're a backup, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I'm a little worried about that.
Can we kick?
Can we kick?
Yes.
We kick?
Are you sure about
this? If we
this?
have good kicking, I'll be happy.
Yes, we have good kickers.
That's a blessing. I want to be able to flip the field. You know, all that's important. All that's important.
We ain't got no problem with punting. Jeremy Crawshaw got that locked down.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
You got no problem with punting. So, and yeah, this is also true. Malik is right. Ricky does want to do special teams. Let him
do it.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Hey, I got Auburn spring game on. This the dude from USF that cooked us last year. The running back, Brian Beatty. Didn't know he was at Auburn. But we all know who I want to see in special teams. I want to see Eugene Wilson, but he's not on campus yet. I would definitely let Ricky do it if he wants to. And you know, I said I didn't want to see it right away because I know if he did it in high school, Jerry, go ahead and be happy, man. Might have to put Aiden Mizell back there.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Much better than what we were trying to do here.
Might have to do that. Just to see different guys, see how they respond.
By the way, check the group chat, y'all, and there's my response to Xavier Henderson returning punts if I see it.
Marcus is. Oh my god. This man is wild.
I'm just saying, bro.
No hate towards Xavier. It's just, hey, look, I expect Xavier to have a good season this year. There's no reason why he shouldn't have a good season. It's salty. the young, it's crazy, bro.
I'm sorry, man, but I'll just show the whole chat. That's what we do if there's ever has returning punt on my team.
Oh my god! Is it really that deep?
Yes.
No, it's pretty deep.
No, I'm dead. In all seriousness, like
look, I understand you don't want to see that, but
nobody does, honestly, bro.
It's a horrible idea if we do it. But in all seriousness, jokes aside, just make the right. Just don't suck back there, please, guys.
Yeah. I mean, essentially,
it's just don't suck.
Man, really said he want to hang himself if he sees them.
Hang yourself in spirit. Do y'all have any questions or anything else, man, about the spring game?
Yeah, well, shoot them to us, man. What y'all got?
Yeah, what y'all
got? We chilling, bro.
We have a good time on here. After that, of course, you have more news too.
Oh,
at the running back position.
RBU.
While we wait for your questions, we got to commit.
Lock it in.
Shout out to Dave.
4-star running back Kanan Daniels thought he was going to wait until the spring game to pop, but he apparently couldn't wait no longer. He decided to commit today. All-American. We'll be playing an All-American Bowl in San Antonio next year. So,
and when we get a commit, you know what we do? We put up film.
Turn on the tape, baby.
Let's turn on the
tape. Now, before we turn on the tape, I will say this thing real fast. Backs from the Gump don't bust.
I try to tell some people that, but hey, they refuse to listen to people sometimes.
Name me a back from the Gump that's busted recently. Name me one.
I'm gonna just go ahead and put him on Front Street right now. Not the person, but the group chat.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
In a group chat, tried to say Jerrion Ealy. How was he bust in college?
No, he wasn't no bust.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, how was he a bust in college? Somebody explain that to me.
No, I don't know what they're talking about right there. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, don't know what you're talking about there. Yeah, he was not a bust in college. But we finna pull up the film of Kanan Daniels. And in my opinion, this is a big time get. Oh, see, he plays quarterback some too. What the hell is that ad?
I don't know what this ad is. It's crazy.
Respect ads? Advertisements?
Oh, get to the darn film.
What's your reaction to advertisements, AB? Quick.
Junior season.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. We here.
Got him in wildcat formation.
Wildcat action. Set the blocks up. Bye-bye.
Breakaway.
Keep going. We're watching on a potato right now, but that's hell for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a comp soon. We gotta see what we got.
I mean, we're on a potato, so we can't really see much. Yeah. It jumped straight to him going down the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Yeah, the film's not that.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not working right now.
Not really.
Not really. We're gonna try and redo this one.
Hold on. What do y'all see?
It takes a bit to like actually get in sometimes, just because of like.
Yeah. So here we go.
Right,
So they got him in wildcat again. Oh, nice cutback.
He jumped again.
Jumped again on that one,
but we saw what we
needed. It jumped again.
So. Yeah, but like on that one, we saw what we needed to.
Looks like he's a wild lot. So
I love high school offenses.
Yeah, just put the ball in your best player's hands and let him work.
It's literally that and like trying to fool the eyes of like 16-year-olds. It works every time.
Oh, I see what happened. It was my Wi-Fi. You want me to rewind it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that because Jerry's Wi-Fi, we don't know what's going on with it. Well, we do know what's going on. He's cheap and didn't pay for the upgrades.
He got possessed.
Respect frugality?
No. Splurge.
Okay. Mouse.
But looking at his film, it's a great take for me personally. There's some people that say, "Oh, it's not that great of a take. It's not that great of a take." So a guy that's playing in All-American,
some of the same people that said.
Look, I ain't gonna name some of these people.
We shall not. We shall.
Are these the same people that? Are these the same people? Are these the same people that said ET was too fat? If so, I don't want to hear.
You can say that. You can say that. Yeah, you can say that. But hey, he came in. But he was too fat though. Okay.
Everybody's always got an opinion about something. So like, I don't know, man. I don't really pay too much attention to what people got to think about these kids and stuff anymore.
We don't know until they step on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people, I understand y'all want Jared Gibson. So did I. I'm not getting him. It's just that simple. Don't know how many times we got to tell you, but not gonna happen.
Tough break.
Sorry, gonna go ahead and tell you where he's going very quickly.
So there are many stories of guys of not getting who you want and quote unquote settling on somebody else and that ended up working out. We don't know what happens to these kids.
Can we all see it now?
It's loading up. There we go.
It's working a lot better now.
Let's go.
Not a blazer or anything, but he gets the job done. I'll take it.
That's him coming across. Takes the handoff. And it's jumping again.
Oh my God.
You actually saw it, though. You actually saw it. He's not a burner, but he's got good speed.
Sounds like P. Ryan.
Yeah, he's not the fastest kid in the world by any stretch. But
for me, it's the vision.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm most impressed with. It's the vision.
The vision and the speed through the hole.
Yeah. And he's not afraid to run between. Well, he's 6'1" and 190 pounds. You know he's running between the tackles.
So by the time he gets to you up, he might be 6'2", 205. You know, like.
Yeah.
Kid's still going to be grown.
That was a hell of a block by whoever that was.
That really was.
See, right there, he showed speed. He showed great speed
right there. Now he's lined up in the Wildcat formation here.
See, I love to see this. I love to see that.
Yeah, running between tackles. He's not afraid of contact.
That's how you make it happen.
This kid averaged 10 yards a carry last year. Very hard to average 10 yards a carry, no matter what level you're playing.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Woo.
Get off of me. That's weight room, bro.
Down.
That's weight room.
God, you gotta love high school offenses, right?
Look, we said
everybody in the box. Everybody's in the box.
Everybody know he getting the ball. We say he look like a Michael P. Ryan. Look what number he wearing.
See, that's a burst right there. You can't teach that stuff. Balance.
There's good balance.
Well, look at 21. Who is 21 trying to blame, bro?
I love that in high school football. Sometimes we watch the film. It's the funniest thing.
Watch these business decisions being made, bro. This is hilarious.
Yeah. You should say the heck with it.
Touchdown.
Oof.
There will be no throwing of the football with this team.
This is a freaking nasty offense, but
there's no mystery with this offense whatsoever.
It's not.
Really lining up, telling you what they're gonna do, and you still can't stop it.
Their coach very much is a fan of 1927 football. Their coach watched a sneaky game in 1933.
Coach Duke Rockne from Notre Dame.
Their coach watched the 1934 NFL championship.
You see this man seek contact? You see him seek contact right there, bro? Seeking contact.
Well, that's an easy one.
Ran through the guy for a touchdown.
I'm telling you, bro, he's seeking contact, man. That man's violent.
There is no mystery whatsoever as to what they're doing on any of these plays.
1934.
Great blocking.
Football.
Give me one of them offensive linemen, bro.
This is the Bears and the Lions in the 40s.
This is the sneaker game.
Everybody knows
Bears.
This is this is old 90s.
He's running over people.
Chicago Bears film.
Peep the guy he ran over.
Right here?
Like Red Grange is out there right now.
Business decisions.
Business decisions
being made.
Oh my God.
Man, these kids came for a nice, hard, long day of algebra 3. Or whatever it is the hell they do. Pre-cal. Ain't trying to tackle this kid.
So I think we have our goal line back.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to be a great compliment with Chauncey Bowens. And Chauncey Bowens is around the same size as well, but of course, he's faster.
I completely forgot Chauncey Bowens was in the class.
Yeah.
That's a gem.
Yeah, they're about the same size, but Bowens is a track star as well.
That's it.
I think we've seen what we need to see there.
So you got both of these guys. Both are 6 feet, 6'1", around 190, 195 pounds. Bowens might be actually a little bit bigger, but he's the faster of the two. Right. You have great 1-2 punch with these guys.
And you got Tryon Webb, who's going to be the guy that's, and then Etienne's going to be a junior, right?
Yeah, Etienne's going to be the junior.
Wow.
Yeah, you're going to
build something, bro.
Yeah, you're going to see Etienne and Trayon, and then you're going to go from Trayon to Chauncey or Kanan, and then eventually it's going to be Kanan and Chauncey.
Let's just give a quick shout out to Jabbar Jalou. What a guy.
That is a happy man right now with that running back called in.
He's in heaven.
Excellent.
And with the backs he's pulled in, like these aren't slouches. Y'all quote unquote don't like the takes. Y'all had an issue with Montreal.
But guys, it's running back. You don't have to be a blazer to be good at this position. Just find the hole and go.
Balance.
Exactly.
Holes.
A lot more than just being fast.
Yeah, Montreal's not the fastest guy, But does he find the hole well? Yes.
Montreal probably runs like a 4-7.
Yeah. Does he have great vision? Yes.
He probably runs a 4-7, bro.
Yeah. He has great vision. He runs through people. He runs violent. That's what you ask for in your running backs.
Mm-hmm.
ETN's a speed guy, but he ain't afraid to get in between the tackles and run through some people.
Yeah, so I don't know what people are complaining about. I haven't been on Twitter much. But
oh, Lord.
Huh?
Be glad you have it, because Lord.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to get caught into all that negativity right now. Personally, I'm excited about some of the things we got going. That's just me, though.
Outside and touch grass.
Yeah. Only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is, I would say, is our lateness at times to certain recruits. I won't speak on it, but that's probably the only thing.
You don't want to speak on it?
No, I'm not going to speak on it. Nope.
Now, I will ask this question because, well, no. I'm going to quote Marcus Peters. I think we ain't done yet.
Last time you said that, I think people started flipping to other teams.
No, I did not. That did not happen. The last time I said
Tyler Booker?
He never committed.
Nah, well, you were, yeah. You never.
No, I never. No, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Bama was.
I can pull up the videos, man.
Bama was always there. We had a shot. I said we had a shot. But I mean, offensive lineman at Bama, being an offensive lineman at Bama is heaven because you guaranteed to be a first round pick at this point.
Yeah.
So I mean, how do you see him guys left and right from Bama on the offensive line going in the first round? How could you not want to go there as a lineman? Let's be real.
That's true.
Let's be real. I mean, I told my mom hate Bama. I told her, look, man, if that's what's best for my career, look, you just want to wear that crimson.
Business decisions must be made, you know.
She said she would not wear it. She would go to the game, but she would not wear that crimson shirt. No. Said she'd have a hard time going to the game. Look, man, business decisions got to be made. But yeah, we ain't done yet. Spring game. Be on the lookout. That's all I'll say. I thought Kanan Daniels would be a spring game announcement. I really did. Like I said, I guess he just couldn't wait. Decided to go ahead and do it today. So, kick-started. And what a great day for commitments. I mean, basketball gets one out of the portal. And then about an hour later, Kanan Daniels commits. So, I mean, Todd Golden and Billy Napier are recruiting their behinds off right now.
And more importantly, money's being spent. Love that.
That as well. Right.
Yeah. And it's lawful. The right way.
Yeah, the legal way.
Yeah.
Can't exactly say the same about some of these other teams that
anyways
happen to wear red and black. But
anyways,
anyway. Be on the lookout for spring game. We all know commitments seem to happen every year. Never know. I got a couple on commit watch, hoping one of them really does it, because if he does, I think the fan base will be really happy with it. That's all I'm saying.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it, though.
Knocking on wood right now.
Knock on wood, bro.
Knocking on wood. But we also had some news breaking earlier tonight.
What?
Alum of this show.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Offensive lineman David Connor is no longer with the football program, and he intends to transfer when the transfer portal opens. So, y'all first thoughts on that? Because I mean, it came out of left field. I mean, nobody saw that coming.
Well, for me, man, kids come and go. I really don't expect much as far as like loyalty or guys that stick. I mean, I think David was in a tough spot to where, you know, he might not get the PT that he wants. Transfer portal's bumping right now. And he's a great kid. He stuck through some hard times as far as, you know, being committed. Yeah, I honestly wish him the best. Salute to my man David Connor for coming on. Do what's best for you, man, and just be blessed, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't really got too much to say on it other than I hope he succeeds wherever he goes. And
Good kid.
that's it, really.
Good kid.
Yeah, great kid. Seems to be very motivated, and you know, I wish him all the best. I hope wherever he lands, I hope he's very successful, and I honestly think he will. He's a great kid. Like I said, motivated. He's got a bright future. He's one of those really, really good kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see him succeed.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I'm
Hey, David. All I'm saying, David. Hoot, hoot, bro. Hoot, hoot. Head on down to South Florida, bro. There's a team in Florida that wants you. I promise you.
Hey, man. You'll be flying like an owl.
Fly like an owl, bro.
You could go to Georgia Tech.
Huh?
You could go to Georgia Tech. Since you're from Atlanta, you get to go back home.
That's nice. Do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop sending everybody after you. Just because your little basketball team had a little run, I mean, send everybody there.
The accusations.
The unmitigated gall.
You whore.
That's crazy, bro. What?
Are they really accusations if they're true?
Yes.
They're not. So
accusations are accusations. Yeah, they slice it.
So, but before we wrap this up, this is a little bit of a shorter show. We decided to do this, and we probably won't do indisputable evidence tomorrow because Jerry, we don't know what he's got going on. We think he's meeting with the feds. I don't know what he did, but you know.
Oh, we'll see, man. I'll let you know tomorrow, but right now it's looking. Ugh.
It's looking a little bleak right now.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
If we don't, on that podcast account, on that Twitter account, we'll make our NBA predictions since the playoffs will be starting. But this particular show, y'all got any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Man, not really.
No, final thoughts, man, is just if you are going to the spring game, enjoy it, man. Napier does this thing where he gives out awards to all the kids that performed during the spring. Honestly, he gave awards to about everybody. He darn near gave awards to the fans. So,
I got an award.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. I
got an award for streaming it on my iPad.
Salute. I'm hoping that we build. I'm hoping that we continue to just ignore negativity as a fan base, as a program. Keep pushing forward, Nate. If you're watching us, bro, we support you. Not everything's gonna always go the way that we want it to go, but just keep pushing forward, man, and appreciate the effort on the trail, bro, for sure.
Definitely, man. I echo them same sentiments. I appreciate all the efforts out there. Let's go out there and just keep grinding, keep pushing, man.
Head down, bro.
It seemed the way you want it built. Build us a championship roster, and once we do that, it's over for the puppies.
Brick by brick, man. Brick by brick.
Yeah, we're not gonna use brick by brick. That didn't go well for one of our rivals, so no, we're not doing that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
yeah, we can't. We ain't gonna use none of that. We just gonna say keep grinding.
Keep grinding, not keep climbing. Keep grinding.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep chomping, baby. Keep chomping the bits. Let's go.
Anyway, I would say keep chopping wood, but I have PTSD from that saying.
Oh my god.
I was trying to get that image out of my head, Marcus. I mean, dang.
Hey man, it was dark times, all right.
But
dark times.
Yeah, y'all can follow our Twitters below, bro. By the way, Jay Breezy II, AceWig1, Marcus Davis 904. Follow me on Instagram at JLamar_II. I post on there occasionally, So yeah.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Ace_Wade1, ladies.
Nigga.
Oh, yeah. Lord have mercy.
But who got the song? Hey man, they be following. Who got the song? Jerry, or is it Marcus?
Is it me?
I think it's Jerry. No, I think it's Jerry.
Is it me?
I think so.
Let me see if I can find this one I want to put on. Oh God. Dang, man, you caught me off guard with this one. This is tough, man. Any suggestions as far as people?
Not really.
I'm going to do Family Ties, Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar.
Sure.
Most mainstream thing ever.
Sure.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
That. I already told y'all where to follow us. Follow the podcast account on Twitter at inside_swamp and on Instagram at inside_forward_athletics. That's been another great episode of Swamp Inside Forward Athletics. For Anthony Beck, Jerry Brown, and Marcus Davis, we'll be leaving as we always do. So Gators, God bless, stay safe, take care of your mentals, take care of your chicken, take care of your loved ones, you love them every day. Wear your mask, wash your hands, use lotion. Marcus.
With a nice bar dial, wash your booty.
That's a bar of dial.
Moisturize, baby. Go to bed. Moisturize.
Wash your ass.
See that?
Yeah. We gave you an example. You better do it. With that, God bless y'all. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir, ski.